What's good, guys? This is Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And today, guys, I would like to speak fast and say the truth, speak the facts about Cartagena, Colombia, fellas, because people been asking me, been hitting me up, been testing me, asking me like few questions like, hey, Carlos, what about the safety in Cartagena? Is Cartagena dead? Cartagena is dead. Is the government kicking out the girls from the clock tower? Is the government keep shooting down business in the old city clock tower area? It's nowhere to go, like it's nowhere to have fun, like it's no clubs over there, all of that. So in this video, saying this video, and you will lose any details about the facts that I'm gonna speak about, fellas. So first of all, fellas, about safety, what can I tell you? Let me sit down. Let me fix my shirt. What can I tell you about the safety in Cartagena, fellas? So hey, Cartagena is very well protected about tourism. Like as soon as let's talk about the April, because that's the one thing all the travelers should care about. You know what I mean? So since you left the April in Cartagena, as soon as you made the turn, first thing you will see is a police station. So for example, if you are staying in Boca Grande, Boca Grande is one of the most safe areas in the city. Let me tell you why. So like I say, Crespo is in the area where the April is. So in Crespo we have a police station. In the entrance of Boca Grande we had another one police station. And at the beginning for Boca Grande, in the entrance of Laguito, there is another police station over there. So it might will tell you probably 20 minutes or 15 minutes, depends how is the traffic, from the April to Boca Grande, and you will see at least 3 police stations. And unfortunately, for the gangsters, also we had the Navy in Boca Grande, is the Navy base over there. So it's only 2 entrances. I'm talking about Boca Grande. So that's why made the area and these and the tourists stay feel very safe in this area of Boca Grande, because it's well protected, and majority of the tourist place they have a lot of tourist police, all of that. So now if we talk about the old city, there is a lot of police over there. There is maybe a lot of I must say you might get robbed more easy in the old city, because it's a lot of ways to get there and a lot of ways to get out from the old city. Well, it's not a lot of it's a lot of ways to get there, but it's also a lot of street, where you can run, the gangster can run, and they just left the area. But fellas, still it's very difficult to get robbed, but it also depends, what time you can get robbed, if it's late or something, late in the night, the early morning, police actually at that time, depends what time it is, they got arrested. So, you might, if you are in the wrong area, wrong time, with the wrong people, in the wrong place, you might can get robbed, because, you gotta watch your back. Cartagena is any city in the world, there is especially in what I've been seeing now, the clock tower is way more safer than before. Before, man, even me, sometimes, I have to take, my clients out, and sometimes, I felt kind of in danger, because I was seeing people getting robbed, all of that. And especially pickpocket, all of that, they get your phone out, your wallet out, all of that. Now it's way safer than before, because they kick out, kind of when they shoot down the clock tower, a lot of people left. So with these people, with the majority of people that left, also the gangster that they were dedicated to rob tourists in the old city, in the clock tower area, they also had to left the area, because they know it was gonna be hard for them to keep robbing people, especially with the mayor that we have now in the city, fellas. So that's what made the city very protected about tourism, about tourists. And also we expecting to get we about to get almost 100 tourist police, they only gonna be dedicated to tourism. They only gonna be dedicated, because we have regular police in the tourist area too, but the one that are in charge of the tourism, make sure everything's gonna straight with tourists, all of that are the police, the tourism police. So if you ask me, Cartagena is safe, for foreigners, I would say yes. The tourist place are safe for foreign, but if you go to the hood, that's on you. I myself, like, I don't really recommend like tourists going to the hood, and I've been saying this for for years. Like, hood are not for foreigners, and if they go, that's on them. Like, there is a difference between being stupid and being humble, because a lot of people think like, oh, you ain't humble because you don't go to the hood. And actually, like I say, there is a lot of difference. You can be humble, but don't be stupid. And you can be humble and stupid too. You know what I mean? So yeah, like, hey, like I say, if you are in the city, if you planning to come to the city, like, don't let all this thing like scare you. Oh, Cartagena, this, they've been robbing people. Like, they rob people every day and everywhere, all the time, any minute, any second, you can get robbed. It's not safety. Safety, 100% safety is no guarantee. But now, what I can say is, like, also it depends on you. People that you're hanging out with, place that you are, place that you go. Cause like, I might hanging out with some place that I don't recommend, tourists to go, because I know like they can get robbed and set up over there. So why you gotta go to place, trying to discover place that like nobody tell you to do it. So if you ask me like, hey, it's safe? Yeah, it's safe. It's safe. It's 100% safe, because nobody can guarantee you 100% safety in nowhere in the world, fella. So hey, also I like to clarify the things with the working girl. Like, hey, working girls, like, cause like I said, all this question, like, people been testing me, been hitting me up about that, and I was like, let me just clarify. Let me just make a video about this so people can have an idea, because there is people like they don't even live here, but they like to give an opinion about the city, which is great. I'm not talking about nobody, but sometimes they've been saying what they've been hearing. So actually, I live here full time, and I'm born and raised in Cartagena, Colombia, so I can actually speak about my city and prove a lot of things to people, fellas. So hey, all the topic I would like to talk about. Government kicking out the working girls from the clock tower. So fellas, let me show you what it is. Like, it's a cap. That's what it is. That was a cap. Whoever was saying that was a cap, fellas. So let me tell you why. Let me explain you why they kick out the working girls from the clock tower, and let me tell you why they cannot kick the ones that are over there now, because there is still a lot of them hanging out over there. So first of all, the reason why they kick out the girl from the clock tower is because they were trying to control that area and like kind of like keep the tourists safe, for being robbed, the phone being snatched, chain being snatched up, and phones, being snatched. So that's the reason. And the drugs, drug problem, all of that. That's the reason why they shoot down this area, because the clock tower was like well, that's what the government said, was like a monster that was growing up, and they had to control that. So that's the main reason why they kick out the all these girls, and majority of them, how they were getting used to, like, loose style, all of that, because they've been telling me, like, it's not none of the working girls over there, like, hey, you say the truth, like I say. Like, a lot of them, they getting, like, they used to a life, luxury style, luxury type of life, all of that. They've been living like a lot of Boca Grande, which is like the rich area, a lot of the rich area, getting, the expensive phones, all of that. With this one, it's not expensive, but talking about that, getting expensive phones, like spending a lot of money, taking care of the families, all of that, which is not my problem. But this is one of the reasons why like a lot of them left when the mayor shoot down the clock tower, because I mean, if you have a lifestyle like that, like, you gotta make constantly, be making money, so they kind of have, like, a week off and stuff like that. No, they actually gotta make money every day, like the machines, make money all the time, so they can continue, pay, for their bill, paying for the bills, taking care of the families, and taking care of the type of lifestyle that they wanna have, for their life and all of that. For us, like, hey, they are, like, a lot of these girls, that they are not even from here. So, like, when the mayor shoot down, all of them left, all of that, especially, the Venezuela ones. The reason why they left is because prostitution is legal in Colombia, so it's legal, but they're trying to buy, from some place, So, but there is Venezuelans, all the Venezuelans, women and men like live in Colombia, they need to have like permission for work. So if you don't have a permission for work, they can kick you out from the, let's say like from anywhere you were working. So a lot of these girls that were Venezuelans, so they didn't have the permission work, the permit work. So that's why they didn't have more choice than to leave the city, because like I said, they can't afford to have a week off, because they gotta keep making money every day, especially if they don't have like a sponsorship like from the States or Europe, they have to work every day, fellas. So now what they cannot kick out the ones that are there now, like, because there is a lot of working girls that they still over there. So first of all, some of them they Colombians, and the Venezuelans girls, they still like doing what they do for a living over there in the cloud tower. The reason why they cannot kick them out is because first of all, they had their papers, like they are legal in Colombia. They had their permission work, all of that. So it's no way like they can get kicked out from the clock tower area, from the old city, because some of them they had the ID, they had the Colombian ID, all of that. So they don't have problems, to work in Colombia. Like I say, prostitution is legal, but how they got all the papers, all of that, nobody can stop them to work over there, because they got let's say like Colombian citizens, all of that, fellas. So hey, another thing I would like to talk about, like clarify, speak facts, because like I said, all these questions I've been getting all these questions. That's the reason why I decided to make this video, so I can clarify all this question, all this stuff. So fellas, hey, somebody hit me out telling me, El Carlos, they keep shooting down clubs in the old city. Let me tell you why, this person, asked me this, because, this picture right here, and actually, these clubs that they've been shooting down, this is not in the old city. This is not in the clock tower area. So actually, the clock tower is inside of the old city. Let's say like the clock tower is like a neighborhood from the old city. So it's inside. So fellas, no, they haven't been shooting down clubs, more clubs, since the last time they did. They haven't shoot down like any bars, any clubs. Recently, the ones that they shoot down already, they can open over there no more. They won't be able to open like Dolce Vita, Space, well, Delirium, they never shoot down Delirium because they were like renewing the club, so they didn't have a chance to shoot down Delirium. But hey, no, they haven't shoot down normal clubs. That's a cap also. So they've been shooting down clubs, bars, but in the hood. This is in nothing. This is gonna affect, the tourist area, unless guys, like travelers wanna go over there to party. So they no. They haven't shoot down. They haven't shoot down any clubs in the old city. That's a cap. They can working over there. Like a usual. It's not the same thing, because let me tell you, fellas, like it's been affecting the nightlife in Cartagena, but it's not affecting the city, because people are seeing keep making money like usual. But the bar owners, I know they've been getting hurt, like especially like the Space, those a bit all of that, and a lot of people, got hurt, when they closed that, because they had the family, all of that. So it's kind of, they been struggling, in that part. But I know, I don't lose the hope, that they will recover from that, fellas. So hey, last one, I would like to clarify and speak fast about, fellas, like. Also, like been hitting me all like, hey, like it's nowhere to have fun over there. It's not clubs, stuff like that. And let me tell you this: it's another cap. It's another cap. Actually, this is a hat. It's a huge hat, fellas. Hey, let me tell you, because I already make a list, because I know the place where you guys can have fun. But I just wanna, make my own list, so I won't forget none of this, none of those places where you guys kind of say, have fun, all of that. So hey, let me read you, the place where you guys kind of still have fun, and I will show you. But hey, again, none of these clubs, they allow working girls. And some of these clubs, they actually, require a dress code. So you just can't go there, with shorts, flip flops, stuff like that. Some of this, like, but I will tell you, which one they are. So fellas, hey, let me tell you the place where you guys see can have fun. Here maybe a little bit, some of American music. But again, they don't allow working girls over there, so they can't walk around the club but not get inside unless a client decide to invite her inside. So that won't be an issue because that's the agreement what they have with all these clubs. That's the reason. Let me tell you this: Space, Doce Vida, they can open if they want. They can open if they tomorrow if they want to open they can. They can open the business tomorrow. But the only reason why they don't want is because the only ones that may spend money. The only ones that may like guys to spend money at the clubs are the girls. Then if they are not inside, it doesn't make a sense for you to go inside and just push this bottle because you want it. No. So you can get their numbers outside, you just can walk away, go to your Airbnb, apartment, hostel, bridge, anywhere you're saying that, and just talk to them from there. So, that's the reason why they don't want to open because they know they can lose money because, they got to pay the staff, all of that. And they might won't be able to get full like you. So, but they can open if they want, fellas. So hey, let me just speak fast, and tell you, the place, the new place, the place, that you guys can have a great time without left the tourist area. You know what I mean? Hey, first one, and this is a nice one. This is very nice, like it's brand new, all of that, and it's very, very nice. I like it. I was there like 2 weeks ago, and it was nice, fellas. When I tell you it was nice, it was fucking nice, fellas. So this is the name. It's more like a bar. It's like a bar mixed with a club because they got the bar, all of that, and it's very, very nice and very luxury, fellas. So let me tell you, this one is the first one. El Pasquín de Huaco. So El Pasquín de Huaco is located like as soon as you get into the clock tower is the first kind of like the first club that you would see. It's the first one. It's a yellow building, it's a brand new, so it's 2 floors, it's very luxury, so you still can have a great time over there. But again, they don't allow working girls over there, so they might be inside of the club, like I say, but they won't be inside unless again I'm gonna repeat, unless a client invited them to go inside. So El Pasquín de Huaco is definitely a place that you guys can have a great and amazing time in Cartagena, Colombia. Alchemico. So Alchemico is a bar that is one of the 10 better clubs, like one of the most, it's on the list of the 10 better clubs in the world. So the name is Alchemico. The type of music that they play over there is like reggaeton, the once in a blue moon. They might be playing American music, but still you can have a great time over there. La Jugada. Well, oh my bad, fellas. Before I said talking about La Jugada, let me tell you, fellas. Hey, they got a dress code over there. So if you trying to go there, with your girl or something, or by yourself with you guys or something, make sure you guys have jeans, shirt, all of that, because they don't allow take like tank top, none of that. And if you are with a girl, make sure at least she have a long dress or something, covering, they knee or something like that, because otherwise they won't allow you guys to go inside. Same thing with La Jugada. La Jugada is in front of Alchemico. The type of music that they play over there, fellas, is kind of reggaeton. Reggaeton. If you like reggaeton, you wanna get to the culture, hang around, with the locals, all of that, or hear like a lot of like Latino music, all of that. So this could be, good place to check out, fellas. It won't disappoint you. You're gonna have a great time over there. All these places that I've been talking about, I will show you a video because I don't bring fake things to my channel. I always, hey, look at me. I always speak the facts. So that's what I want to prove y'all, like, hey, you still can have a great time in the city. So, fellas, Monkey Bar, Monkey Bar had the reputation, like, to have the reputation and the fame to have the best hookah in the city. You hear me? Like, if you are one of those that like to smoke hookah, have a great time, having a great time, drinking a cocktail, all of that, that's the spot to go. It's very tiny, don't get me wrong. It's very small, very tiny. It's like 2 floors, but it's very, very, very small. Maybe with 50 people, it's gonna be full already. bad, you still can have a great time over there. I'm talking about, having a great time. So that's, what I can, also mention, all these plays, fellas. So, hey, now let's see, where you guys can get like a little bit of the American, vibes, all of that American music, Afrobeats, all of that. Guys, I would recommend you B-Sub. B-Sub belong to the same owner of Delirium, and they also, the one that owns Androgeno, like the most popular club now, with the girls, all of that. So, if you are trying to, find a place, with the girls inside, all of that, that's the place. But it's like kind of 30 minutes from the city. So, make sure you have even like a real drivers, over all of that, because it's a long way and it's located in the hood. This hood is better than mine, but it's still like it's a hood, but you can have a great time over there. So be up, fellas. They play like American music, all of that. You guys can have a great and amazing time. They have like some of the battles, that they have in America, all of that. So it's definitely, a good place to check out. So this is the place to listen an American music without left the tourist area, without left the clock tower, without left the old city, fellas. Social Rutto is also at the top of B-Sub. So over there also, they play Afrobeat, reggaeton. It's still kind of like more music because they play bachata, reggaeton, American music, all of that, Afrobeats, all of that. So definitely it's also a place where you guys can have a great time. Also, all this club that I already mentioned, they are located in one place, one area, the old city. And again, it's not far from the clock tower, so you see, guys, can have an amazing time in the city. 7 times. So this 7 times is not in the old city, fellas. The 7 times is located in Gethsemane, Cartagena, Colombia. Gethsemane is like in front to the old city. Gethsemane is like, this is my favorite place to hang out because I feel like a home. And the reason why is because a lot of locals live over there. So, I feel like I'm at home. You know what I mean? So 7 times, fellas, they also have a dress code. They have like 3 sessions, I guess. They play electronic music, they play reggaeton, they play American music. So they have a dress code, like I was saying. Hey, make sure you bring your jeans, shirt, all of that. And, you won't have problems with trying to get into all of these places that I already mentioned that they have a dress code, fellas. So, hey, that was all for today, guys. I hope you guys like my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, fellas. Thanks a lot, fellas. I had to say, hey, thanks a lot, because none of this would have been possible without y'all. So, hey, thanks for this, like thanks for all show me love every day, thanks for the support that you guys show me every day. So, fellas, also, if any day, any time, any moment, any second, any minute, any year, you guys coming to Cartagena, Colombia, don't forget to hit me up, fellas. I own a tourist company. We offer tours, Volcano, Palenque, private yachts, villas, all of that. I got you. I also can be like a concierge, like showing you around, showing you like the city around, taking you to the clubs, to the restaurant, all of that. If you need somebody to translate back and forth, I can do that too. So, fellas, hey, that's all I wanted to bring for you today, guys, because I would like to clarify all this stuff, because if it's something that I can hold on to, is like a cab, lies, all of that. So hey, I don't have nothing against all these people that they've been saying capping, but I would like to just clarify all of that, fellas. So hey, again, fellas, same for everything. That's it. I will let you go now. So guys, see you soon, guys. See you next time. This is Carlos, the Colombian guy, with the best information and humble information about Cartagena, Colombia, fellas. Boom.